Welcome back everyone. If you weren't aware, we are turning this auction van in the background there into a camper, and then we're giving it away for around £10. So I'll tell you later on how we're doing that and why we're doing that, so stay tuned to see what we get up to.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. We're Beckie and David, and these two are Elijah and Sonnie. Together we make Sonnie's Adventures. If you're new to our channel, we travel the UK and Europe in our A-class motorhome, sharing real family adventures and honest campsite reviews. If you love motorhome life, travel with kids and a bit of fun along the way, this is the channel for you.
I've got Alex here today from Van Vibe, who's helping me out. I'll show you where we are. Yeah, so we've got floor back in. Got the boxing in, as you've probably seen. We're just trying to level this floor a little bit so when we put the actual floor covering in, it's better. So we might put the solar panel on the roof today. We might do some electrical on boarding today. We're going to do some insulating now because we forgot to insulate this bit here, and just see how we get on. Are you up for that?
Cool.
Yeah.
We were going to do the insulation today, but look at this weather. The sun's absolutely cracking. We need to get the solar panels on the roof while we can. But first things first, this roof's an absolute state, so let's give it a quick clean.
So it's not going to be perfect, but we're going to just quickly wash it off, and then it's going over there to be mopped anyway properly. But for now, it means that we can get a solar panel on. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get a solar panel on our campervan.
Quick reminder, if you're new to this series, we're raising £10,000 for Childline. If you want to support us, there's a QR code on the screen right now to donate, and the link will also be in the video description below. We'll go into more detail shortly, but thanks so much for any support you can give.
So if you don't know what we're doing, we've bought this van for £900 from Copart, and then what we're doing is we're going to turn it into a camper van, very slowly but surely, and then once that's complete, we're going to take it all the way from Childline's offices to the Nürburgring and do a lap, and then head back all within 72 hours. Then that'll be raffled off with all the funds going to Childline charity, because what we found is on average a child calls Childline every 45 seconds. That's a scary stat to be told. So we're going to support that cause by raising these funds. So we're about £3,800 at the point I've recorded this video, which is amazing. And then we're going to be selling raffle tickets at £10 each using the raffle platform, so it's completely unbiased. We've got no control over it. And the amount of work that we're doing on this van, it's never going to be perfect. It was a real turd, but the mechanics have been working on it tirelessly, which is why there's been such a delay. We've got it going into body shop. I say for someone for £10, this should be a really, really cool camper. Some of the amazing things that are going into it are a 628 amp hour Fogstar drift battery. Thank you, Fogstar. We've got the windows being fitted, side window being fitted by Frankie Campered Up, so thank you very much for that. All the mechanical stuff in the MOT, which is now passed with flying colours, has been done by Freddie Fastfit. The S&R are going to do a mop up and try and deal with as much of rust as possible. Oh, there's so much. We've got a 3,000 watt inverter going in here. It's going to have a little pop-up induction hob. It's going to have a mini electric heater. All the things that hopefully should allow people to go on adventure. We've had a skylight as well on the roof, supplied by Myriad Quest Leisure, so thank you so much for that, guys. So yeah, it should allow someone to go do some amazing adventures, join the van life scene, sign up to the Van Vibe app so you can be part of the community and part of the culture and do some amazing things. So if you've enjoyed this series so far, I really, really, really appreciate all the feedback and all the support. But yeah, let's crack on with fitting some solar panels. Muffler. You can stop it now. Oh, the wet then. So good news is, by doing that, we've worked out we've got a leak on that skylight. I spoke too soon. Thank God we're doing it now. Look, you can see a little puddle there. It's coming from the front, so we're just going to reseal that now. I've got all the stuff. Thank God we're doing this, because we just found another leak here we can't work out. Sort of run down this pillar here. I'll show you. It's run down that pillar there, but we can't work out where on earth it's come from. So it's either come from that little hole, this rubber seal here, which is really odd because that's the inner seal, or somewhere up here and it's tracking down the roof. Right, so we think we found the leak, which is running down this seal here. And then interestingly, that door is really stubborn to get open now, won't open at all. So we were going to bolt one of the doors shut completely so we can have, you know, all the electrics up against it, etc. So we're going to swap the build round and have the bed that side and the kitchen this side, which means you can jump straight out your driver's seat a lot easier, straight into the back. Plus this door runner works so much better. So I told you it's a turd, it's living up to the turd name. Right, next job, whilst we wait for this to dry before we seal the leaks, we're going to get the solar panels on the roof. This is the plan. I think we've got 250 watts possibly on these. They should do the job, and then we've got some plastic stick-on brackets we're going to use, hopefully, to do the trick. We've got to try and bridge this gap, that's all. And then we've got corner pieces on each end. However you want to do it, you could have a little gap, or there's a little centre in it. You could actually use that gap there and just have them spaced so they sit nicely. Whatever's going to work, do you think? Yeah, that actually, it's weird that fits. I was really concerned about this gap here, but actually it seems to go, doesn't it?
I just wanted to make sure that we were kind of missing this, so it's whether it pulls over this way a little bit more.
Yeah, I think there might be an element of that. It's just asked me, are they going to go in series or parallel? I don't actually know, so we might have to improvise. Let us know in the comments below how we should be doing it. Right, because this ridge at the front, we're going to have to use some surgical tools. So just chop these down badly. Right, so we've amended and adjusted the fittings using power of brute force, and now it should marry up quite nice. We're just trying to work out where to put the cable in and how we're going to do it. Right, we've got the solar panels. We're going to put them in parallel. We've got little Y adapters, so we're now going to try and template it out on the roof and actually fix them, and then we're going to take them off the roof to reseal them. I know what I mean. Just watch and see.
So these solar panels were very kindly donated to the project. They're eco-worthy 120 watt panels. So we've got 240 watts in total going on the roof. They're not specifically designed for camper vans, but they'll absolutely do the trick. Now, to avoid making any more holes in the roof than we need to, we've got a fixing system off Amazon that lets you silicone the panel straight onto the roof, nice and clean. We've also wired them in parallel rather than in series. In a camper van, parallel is generally the better option because if one panel gets shaded or stops working, the other one keeps producing power. Wire them in series, and if one drops out, they both drop out. Not ideal when you're trying to keep your fridge running off-grid.
So, as you just saw, we have loosely, successfully sorted out where the solar panels are going to go on the roof and fitted the plastic brackets. We've then taken it off the roof so we can do all the cabling underneath, and then we're going to plonk it back on and Seeker flex it back into place. So yeah, watch this space. So we've gone parallel, so we're using like Y connectors to connect both together, and then we're going to have cables running off these two, just your positive and negative, and then they'll go into a bung over there using like a little enclosure like that. We've also sealed a bit around the skylight, which we did like a little test. You probably saw it when in the fast-paced video over in the corner of that skylight, because that's where water's coming through. So we'll test that again in a bit to see if we've solved that problem. But yeah, let me know if we've done something wrong when fitting that skylight. And the welder's just arrived as well, because he's going to fabricate an exhaust for us, because trying to get parts of this has been a real pain in the bum, which is why it's taken so much longer than what it should have done. The rule is I was going to buy a Bedford Bambi, like a camper van, and I'd be able to buy it out of the box for about 4 or 5 grand and do it in that. But I thought there's no challenge in that, apart from it maybe being a mechanical turd. This is why we did this route and built it ourselves, to make it really unique. But it'd been much easier buying the bloody Bambi. So I'm a glutton. I've got theme bob for punishment, I think. I can't remember what to say it is. I can't remember what the words are. But yeah, let me know what I should have just said there in the comments below. Alex has been a superstar because he actually knows what he's doing. I'm just bumbling on and wasting time, so he does it all for me. So just a reminder, if you've not got the Van Vibe app, he's got it because he made it. I have the Van Vibe. Check it out. You've got to look for that logo on the Android store, type Van Vibe, or the Android store, Apple Store or Android Store, and become part of the community because it's free. It's a free app. You can share all your favourite moments, or you can keep them for private. And there's lots of exciting stuff coming up. So yeah, check those guys out. We've been blessed for sun, which is great for solar. We're trying not to blow our heads off. So you feed it through this like conduit, and then we're going to seal around that, and then we're going to push it through one of the grommets that we put in the roof to seal the roof.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got about 15 metres of cable, but we're obviously not going to need that. And then we've tried to tidy this up down here as best possible. My camera will do it. There you go, down there, look. So hopefully it's going to be all right.
So the van has just gone over to get some welding work done.
Right, well I drove it anyway. If you didn't see it, I drove it from here all the way to the garage, and it sounds like a sports wagon. So the welder's here because they're going to fabricate a bracket for the exhaust, or fabricate with the exhaust, or do something with the exhaust anyway. But the solar panel stayed on, didn't it?
It did.
So we've done something good. So that's a real big step forward. So I don't know how long they're going to take. That might wrap this video up. I'll go over and have a chat with them in a second and find out. Things to tidy up. There she is. There she is in the glory. Right, so the main man Fred's here. He's going to tell us what the problem with the leak was. What was the leak?
Yeah, the leak on the vehicle was a hard one to find. It was the EGR cooler,
Yeah,
which was causing the problems which you couldn't see from behind.
yeah.
But now got a new one on. All the leaks are stopped now, so running sweet.
And we got a full MOT.
Yeah, full MOT.
Yeah,
Fully serviced,
Yeah.
new parts fitted.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
It's A1 to go.
yeah. And chaps, well, what's his name?
We've got Brad, who will be doing the bit of welding.
Yeah, because
just
the
to
exhaust.
sort the exhaust out. We've got
You're
problem.
in demand.
We've got problem with the exhaust trying to fit, so yeah, we should be all good.
Yeah, then we're just going to see it around the track.
Yeah, sit
Yeah.
around the track and
Sweet.
have a good spin and a good laugh.
Now these guys are busy enough, but if you're ever in trouble with a vehicle, come see Freddie's Fast Fit. So yeah, top
Yeah.
guys. Right, so you got the gentleman now making the exhaust. You've got Lewis trying to hide in the background. Big shout out
Good,
to
thank
Alex.
you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Without your support, we'd have been lost today, wouldn't we?
So you wouldn't have got the solar panel back on the roof on your own, would you?
Exactly, it was the voice of reason.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to see the video. We look like a right pair of clowns.
Yeah, we don't. We just look like amateurs trying hard. But it just shows you can be an amateur and try and do this yourself.
So, one of the things with Van Vibe that we're looking at doing is adding some extra value back to the users. So, very kindly just done a little bit of a deal with David and Sonnie's Adventures to give the users a Van Vibe £50 voucher.
Oh yeah.
And the rules are purely just anybody that posts, comments or likes a post within Van Vibe during the month of what are we in April now, May, then you'll have a chance of winning the £50 voucher.
Sweet. So check it out. Make sure you look for this app. Get the app. It's free, and get winning a voucher on me. Right, so Alex is going to shoot off now. I'm waiting for the welder to finish on the exhaust. Then we'll just check the leak out on the roof to see if that's still leaking. So let's wait for the welder to do the welding. So it turns out Brad, who's doing the welding and the exhaust, is a subscriber who was just asking me about the videos. So if I got your name wrong, I'm so sorry, but I'm certain you told me it was Brad. Yeah, so he's just doing the exhaust. It's going to come out the side nicely. It's legal as well, so he does this all the time. Yeah, it's not loud. It doesn't make a difference. And then I can check for that leak when it's back over, and on to the next part of the build. Let's check out Brad's weld. Look at that bad boy. Oh, I missed it. Look at this. Proper race. Ignore the rust, that's going. But look at that. Race performance. Ready for the Nürburgring. So, I've resealed some more on the skylight. I've also, the guys have helped me just re-put the trim in for this door because it was leaking down the side of this door as well. That seems to have solved it, and I've then siliconed inside. So I think that wraps up this video. A big shout out and a big thanks to everyone that supported us. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, press that subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified of our future content. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what comes up next.